On to film 5 from this awesome set, which is 2000's The Yards, which has a ridiculously good cast. You know, Mark Wahlberg, Joaquin Phoenix, Charlize Theron, James Caan, Ellen Burstyn, Faye Dunaway, Thomas Millian. Amazing cast. I mean, it's almost perfect. The thing is this was one of those movies that's pretty good, but it never really rises above that. Feels as if it's almost so close to becoming a great film, but it never quite gets there. We follow the story of Leo, a small-time criminal who has been released from jail, going back to his family and his mother, and trying to figure out a way to what he's going to do with his life. He's been introduced to Frank, a person that works on the railways, who deals with maintenance, and there is a almost mafioso feel about this character played by James Caan, as he is the head of a family that is doing all kinds of dirty dealings to make sure that they get the contracts and keep them so they can keep getting money in their pockets.
He was there? Yeah, he was there. We gotta deal with it, like now.
And then we have Willie, who is Leo's good friend, played by Joaquin Phoenix, a kind of larger-than-life character who's all bravado, who's all the life of the party, effervescent, but inside a little bit duplicitous. Someone that's definitely out for himself, and we find that throughout the film. And what we see is Leo, who's looking and getting pushed towards a straight job, suddenly decide that, you know, the quick buck is better for him, is what he needs just now, and slowly starts to eke into the sort of dirtier side of this business. And when he goes to cajole someone to do some dirty dealings at night with Willie and some other people, he ends up beating up a police officer, putting him in a coma, as Willie ends up killing someone. Now things turn into such a big problem for everybody as we watch Leo try to comprehend what he has done, looking at a longer time in jail, looking what he's done to his mother, looking what he's done to his friends and family around him. And then we have Joaquin Phoenix, who is someone that's been very duplicitous and putting the blame onto someone else, who is being very sleek and sly about the way he's going on, and not really facing up to what he has done.
A man lost his life. You can't bargain with a man's life.
Which causes a big problem. And of course, Frank, at the head of the family, dealing with the people who run the railway contracts, is starting to feel the pressure as well, and things are looking to explode. This is a family drama, but with the form of almost mafia-like people. And it feels like something we've seen before. It doesn't feel new or reinvigorate the genre.
And I'm just asking because you know I can't get into no trouble. You know that.
No, you won't get in trouble. I won't let you get in trouble.
Feels like we're treading the same old tropes and storylines that we've seen done before, and doesn't really offer much new to it. Now, I do generally like the direction in this film. I think it's fairly accomplished. I like a lot of the scenes and how they're set up. It's just the story isn't lively enough for me. It doesn't offer anything new, which is a little bit of a shame. Not to say that the movie is to be disregarded. They're not watched, they're not enjoyed. It's fine. It's just the fact that it feels so familiar.
I see here that you served 16 months for auto theft. So your parole status has you on intensive supervision.
The one thing that does elevate it above that average station is the wonderful cast, the nice direction, the way that they've set up the sequences and some of the performances, and even some of the sort of scrappier, more realistic moments. There's a fight between Leo and Willie later on that's dragged out. It's not your typical movie fight, as there's nobody throwing roundhouse punches at each other. It's scrappy. They're wrestling almost. It looks exhaustive. It feels a little bit more realistic. But yeah, the Yard was fine. I enjoyed watching it. I don't know if it's one I would rush back to out of this set. I may throw it on another time. I watched the director's cut of this, which is a couple of minutes shorter than the theatrical release. And I will be probably watching it again fairly soon, just because there is a James Gray, Steven Soderbergh commentary on this one, and Soderbergh, so why the hell would I not want to check that out? The Yard's good, not the best in this set. Still one I would say, yeah, worth checking out. Not a bad movie yet within the After Dark Neo-Noir Collection 2, which is amazing. We've got one more movie to go, which I have seen, which is Narc. It's fair to say it's one of the best sets I've seen this year. I would love to know your thoughts on The Yards. Have you seen it? Do you like it? Hate it? Fall somewhere in the middle? Let me know in the comment box below. We can have a little chit chat about the film. As always, there's more content up here. You can see more of my stuff. And in the description box are links to the Patreon, the membership program, manvfilm.com.